So just coming into Newstead, very nice little town, probably about 500 people, maybe more. Getting more and more popular because it's close to Bendigo and also close to Ballarat. You can actually travel to both pretty easily from here, so you end up with a good lifestyle. So this is Newstead, and on the right that's a levee bank. A couple of weeks back that levee bank was needed to stop the town from flooding, and you can see how high they build them off the ground, because flooding is fairly common through here, but it's a beautiful little town. It's a nice old building there. Newstead's sort of between, well, it's right in the middle of the Golden Triangle. So a lot of the buildings and the history associated with this area comes from the gold mining times. So you end up with a lot of established trees and tree-lined streets with some beautiful architecture around. They're getting more and more popular, especially as Melbourne gets more and more congested.
And expensive.
And expensive.
You can still buy houses somewhat reasonably if it's good for retirees or people that, tradespeople who start a business somewhere new, or if you want to travel, you can travel for work.
Yep.
So it's a nice little place.
It is a nice little place. There's a classic little gold era house. Miners' cottage they call them. They were prefab houses very early on. And here's another one, but it's a brick one.
Is it brick or is it tin?
That's brick, that one I think. So here we go, tradie, typical. Most cars in the town, always tradies. Most toys in the town, tradies. It is. Plenty of older style houses, but well kept older style houses too.
Big blocks of land too.
Big blocks.
Nice trees. Look how old these trees must be.
Yeah.
This would have been like an avenue of honour, I suppose, from the wall, would it?
Well, potentially, yeah.
I don't see any main pipes under the trees, but okay.
So not a big town. Probably, I don't know, I'd say 400 or 500 people.
There's a nice
Local
little
cricket
sporting facility here. Look at the footy ground.
Yeah.
Look at the sign, it's all LED, it's pretty cool.
They do have a school here still, but it's the proximity to larger hubs that makes this an attractive place to live. You can travel 10 or 15 minutes, no traffic congestion, and you're in a pretty big regional centre for work or whatever you have to do. But the other thing that's happening in these little towns is, with COVID, there was a lot of people started working from home, and it became apparent that you really didn't need to go into the office. So this meant that places like this, all of a sudden, people started to think, well, why don't we get out of town and go and have a bit of a lifestyle without the traffic and the hullabaloo. So we're just coming over the Loddon River.
Which was flooded.
Yeah, the Loddon River was flooded 2-3 weeks ago. Significant floods. Might be a couple of months actually. Yeah. Yeah. This one, for quite some time, this little farm on the right coming up, it was in ruin. But somebody's got in there and started to restore it. You can't see much, but it is a nice little place. Here's a nice old one getting done up again. Yeah, and plenty of character. And a bit to see and do. So the quality of life in these little towns is really quite good. You've got all your sporting facilities, you're within travelling distance to everything you need, but you've got the peace and quiet that goes with living in a smaller community.
Just had lunch with, the dig in.
Yeah,
It's beautiful. That cheesecake, ooh.
it was really good.
And the focaccias were really delicious. So it's not super expensive, but it's not that cheap either. But it was really lovely, and that cheesecake was fresh this morning apparently.
Yep.
So they told me.